I've just arrived in LA, and look who I'm here with. This is my good friend and partner in crime here, Brad Harrison. He does the editing for the Dusty Nomad YouTube channel, and he's ridden down and met me here in LA. He rode his bike, his big Triumph bike, down from Canada in the winter time and met me here. I said, "You're crazy, man."
Oh, I knew it was crazy.
But you did it, and I'm glad you're here. So let's have a look at where we're at. So where are we, Brad? What's the name of this?
So this is Manhattan Beach. Manhattan Beach is it's just south of LAX. So when you fly in, this is kind of one of the first beaches. It extends all the way down Hermosa Beach into Torrance. And then across there, you can kind of see Catalina Island, but that's the Pacific Ocean in LA County.
Okay, fantastic. Stay tuned, and we'll see what else we can find in the 3 days that we're going to be hanging out here. We've just walked into Hermosa Beach, Playa Hermosa. This is a little business area here where there's lots of restaurants, bars, taverns, so I think we're going to stop and have a beer. This is pretty cool. We got 3 days to spend here, so I'm sure we're going to spend some time down here and see what else we can find in this area. Plenty to keep us busy, I'm sure. One of 3 ways works.
What'd you get?
What did I get? Well, I got some more toys to play with. I'll tell you what I got. I've got a nice little torque wrench here. It goes from 20 to 200 inch-pounds, so that should be ideal for what we're going to do with changing those rockers. Here is a whole bunch of hex head bolts and screws. Now these are, they go right up to 17 mil, right down to probably about a 3 mil. But we need the 14 mil for the job we're going to do. So this is the only place we can get one. So we got one of those. Then we got some adapters so that we can use them with a 3/8 or a 1/4 inch socket driver. And of course the all necessary shop towels. So that should help us get our job done. Here you are. So, we're at the customs office trying to pick up my bike. We'll just see how this goes. We can pick up some documents and then figure out what else we need to do.
It's the adventure of U.S. Customs.
Well, we're making us get our exercise today, Brad, so that's a good thing. Here we are, getting closer. Good morning. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, and we are getting set to ride down to San Diego and stay at our buddy Russ's place, and we're about set to go. We've got a beautiful sunny day. It's only about 12 degrees, but we'll deal with that. It's going to warm up as we go. So what do you think, Brad? You ready to go?
This is the only time to do it, so let's do it.
Let's get her done. Okay, we'll see you down the road. Just put a new clutch in. Hopefully this may make a difference in that noise, but there was absolutely nothing wrong with the old clutch, so I'm not holding out a lot of hope. Anyways, the new clutch is in there. It wasn't too bad of a job. Just about as long to go collect all the bits and pieces we needed as it was good to take to do the job. But it's done now. All I have to do now, all that's left to do is put in the oil, and I've got to add some antifreeze as well. See what the new clutch feels like. This concludes my time in Solana Beach. We spent 3 days in LA flying in and resting and collecting my bike, and then we rode down to Solana Beach where we spent 5 nights with my friend Russ, where I went down and canceled my TIP in Mexico and did some bike maintenance, and Brad flew to Atlanta for a job interview and then came back, and this morning, it's Friday morning, our 5th day here in, our 6th day actually, but 5th night complete in Solana Beach at Russ's place, and we are going to start heading north. We're not sure how far we're going to get as the weather's a little bit suspect, but we'll work our way north and see where we get to. So stand by, stay posted, and I'll be in touch. Okay, this is it. We're all gassed up and we are ready to head down the highway. We're going to start heading north, but we have no idea how far we're going to get or what route we're going to take, so just have to play it by ear. The weather has not been cooperating, so it's going to be a bit of a crapshoot as to how we're going to get home. So we're just going to have to stay posted and see where we get to. So we'll see you down the road.
Just into our newsroom from a Fox 11 viewer, multiple lanes of the northbound 5 freeway in Sun Valley closed due to what the CHP says is flooding and mud. We see this every time there's a major rainstorm in LA. The video was shot near the Sheldon Street exit. Drivers staying closer to the carpool lane were able to keep going. But check out that white car right there, submerged halfway. Wild scene there.
There's our stop in Santa Clarita. It's a little wet. Flash flood warnings, nothing but a mess everywhere. And then as you get higher into the elevation, it is a lot of snow. So I think we're going nowhere for maybe a couple of days.
Yesterday here in LA was one of the worst storms in the last 30 years. We had about 3 to 4 inches of rain between yesterday and today, and we had flash flooding, chance of blizzards. So we decided to quit a little early. It was just miserable to ride. So we stopped here in Santa Clarita, and we've got a little break in the weather here. As you can see, it's actually sunny right now, but they are calling for more rain this afternoon and possibly tomorrow because the storms are not over. They're going to continue on for the next couple of days. So we're just going to pick our way up the coast. We can't go inland as there's 5 to 7 feet of snow on the Grapevine Highway, which is the one we were going to take, so that's not going to happen. So we're going to head out to the coast, to Santa Barbara, and ride the 101 and see if we can pick our way up there. But there are reports that it's not too good a little further north up in Oregon and Washington, so we'll just see what we find. So Brad and I are just about getting ready here to take off to head out to Santa Barbara, head out to the coast to try and get up the 101. All the other roads that go into the mountains like Highway 5 are impassable with 5 to 7 feet of snow. I just got a report that there's a foot of snow up in Redding in Northern California on Highway 5, so that's totally out of the question. So we're going to make our way out to the coast and see what we find there, so stay posted. just had to stop for a minute here to take my camera and my phones off the handlebars because we're going to be getting into it right about now as far as rain goes.